Okay, welcome one and all to Gamma's Mayhem replay reviews with the Mayhem mod, a mod that I've been developing for many years now, and with the help of many others. And this is a 2v2 game that I played with a bunch of mates. Kiwi, who lives in California, Flashbang, who's in Texas, and Khan, I'm not sure where he is at. I'm pretty sure he's also in the US. I'm playing on Bison Forest, which is a sort of semi-metal map. It has some very large metal plating areas on the map, as you can see. Actually, the places where the metal is here and here, but there are also spots all over the map. Let's put my command right in the corner. Yeah, just ignore that commander, it doesn't do anything. It's fine. Let's speed it up a bit. So the positioning isn't reading accurately yet, but it looks like that's me there. It's to the what's that, east, and the north is Kiwi. So it was me and Kiwi versus, oh no, I'm blue. Oh, so it's Flashbang on the east, Kiwi on the north, and they're teamed up against myself in the south and Mr. Orange Khan on the west. Khan having said that he's very rusty, we kind of figured that would be good teams. He's saying something about he stopped hating. I don't know what that was about. So already Khan is running around while guarding out with a construction is guarding out construction units. I'm already sending Jeffies over, being a bit slower, but I've got construction vehicles out building stuff. Flash is cranking out construction vehicles and hasn't gotten any aggressive units out yet, but both Khan and I have. And Kiwi's got he's just built some flashes, but he can't get to that construction vehicle, which is now basically toast. Kiwi's tried to nano shield it, but it's no avail. And I'm also doing the same, toasting isolated construction vehicles before they can do anything. And because Flash hasn't built any, he's just building construction vehicles, he hasn't got any mobile combat units. His units are kind of sitting ducks. He's just sending construction vehicles out without anything to support them. I'm going hard on the winds. Khan's going solid, probably doesn't realise that the wind is actually a good return. Kiwi's hardly built anything yet. Yeah, well, he's using his units defensively instead of coming down to a counter-attack. And Khan is being an ass with bombers. And he's also built a whole bunch, he's being super aggressive. So it's clear that Khan is a rusty cat is actually pretty damn good. Oh yeah, I'm coming in and being an ass as well. Which is what you're doing. What you do if you're a good team player, you see your teammate attacking, you attack, so that there's no chance for the opposing team to defend each other. Keep them both busy. And there's my crappy attack units all getting owned by a single laser tower. They're crappy, though. That's to be expected. But yeah, we're both power building at this point. I'm going to slow things down a bit. And you can see... Oh, can't... Okay. So Flashbang's made the most metal. But he's trying to churn out tortoises on a large map where they have to cover a lot of ground and they're very slow, so it's not actually the best idea. Those things are cost about the same as Stumpies, but the Stumpies are much faster. And I've got a lot more of them. Alright. So Flash tried to expand a lot and claim as much of the map as he could. So Flash is sending tortoises. These are anti-air tortoises. And I'm just not giving targets to my units. But yeah. I'm just spamming level 1. So Kiwi's come down to try and help his teammate. And Khan's done the same thing, he's got stuff sitting around. Wow. Yeah, I thought he was doing a lot more aggressive at this point, but he actually wasn't. Flashbang is still way ahead on metal, but he wasn't making good use of it. Lots of tortoises, but you'd think I'm killing more units because I just keep bunching I'm able to bunch mine up instead of having them all spread out like this. So even though individually tortoises are much better, they've got amazing range. They're too spread out to be effective, and I'm just taking them out. Meanwhile, I've seen all my Roccos. I built a lot of Roccos. I'm sending them over to the corner because I could see that there was some construction going on down there. Meanwhile, Khan, Kiwi are battling it out here. Khan's pulled back to bunch up his units so they fight more effectively, and it works pretty well. I've just got a mess over here. those rockers very handily take care of the resource that Flash was building there. I think Flash was blindly sending a construction vehicle. It was kind of odd. So he's got 8 of these anti-air tortoises here. If they had been wreckers or avalanches or Chelonians, the ground assault ones, they probably would have eaten up all of these level 1 units. But as it is, they're not doing enough damage. And I can just crowd in because they're all fast level 1 units and eat their lunch. Yeah, riot tortoises would have been a better choice. Oh, there he goes. There's the riot tortoises. But there's like 2. No, there's a few of them. It's just, they're slow. They take a while to... He's got 3 plants building them. They're slow, and this is a big map. It takes them a while to get to where they need to be. And get to somewhere where they do some damage. At this point, I've completely cleaned them out of here. And I'm coming up from, I'm doing a pincer movement. He's taking out all my shit over here. But he has to chase it, because I'm moving, keeping them moving. And I've got rockets coming up here. So what's happening at the top? I'm commentating on what I did too much. So Kiwi took out Khan's advanced base there. Khan has gone air and is expanding up to the corner, which is a very good idea. He's got that one covered as well. So we can see at this point Flash has made much more metal than the rest of us, but he's still just spending it on tortoises. Eventually he should be able to build up enough to just have a mass of tortoises that will just own everything and just slowly march and kill me, but it just sort of never happened. Right, at this point I'm starting to build air. And air is, it's a big map, covering it with air is a good idea. So his portal is really useful, Chelonians, down away from his base. So I'm just going in to his base. I'm going straight past them because they're just so slow. I mean, they're one of the faster tortoises, but they're not right for this kind of map, so it's too spread out. So he's trying to build wow, okay. I think at that point he realised that he couldn't protect his base adequately. I had already gotten to the defences he'd started building and gave up. Oh well. I think it's conceivable Flash might have won at the end of that, but I don't know. I kept on taking him off the map, and Khan was just being consistently aggressive as well, which was keeping a lot on Kiwi. So, okay, it still could have gone either way.